Ahoy, all of you flick freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew, and we are here with another movie trivia Schmoedown. Kind of easing my way back in, not back fully, just so everybody knows, I'm not back fully to YouTube. I'm just easing myself in, mainly because movie trivia Schmoedown is just so much fun, and I think I haven't got a single mean comment on a movie trivia Schmoedown yet, so I think, you know, why don't we just jump into this? This one came out, was a Saturday, so it came out yesterday. JTE versus Ken Napzok. I mean, this is going to be a fun one. JTE, the famous creator of the JTE rule with the repeat. And then you have Ken, who has, you know, been a great host of the show for a very long time. I think I'm going to put myself in the shoes of Ken today because honestly I don't know what either of these guys' strengths are, but Ken just seems like one of those kind of guys you just want to give a big old bear hug to, so I'm going to go with him today. So without further ado, let's jump right into here. We got our whiteboard. We're ready to go. Here we go. Collider.
3, 2,
Frank Smith.
and your winners, the Pit Boss, Ken Napzok, and Rachel the Crusher Cushing, the Nerds Watch.
People disregard my film knowledge because I haven't seen one in a theater in 6 years. But I know my stuff. I regularly compete in pub trivia, and sometimes I'm asked to leave because I know too much about the 90s. But we are here for you, patrons. I've been watching on the sidelines for a very long time. You are good. You are two intelligent, smart movie fans. JTE, you spent a lot of time on a bus listening to movie podcasts. Of course you know stuff. In your hearts, you are hearing footsteps. You are braggarts. You are bodacious. You are ostentatious. You are cocky. And in your heart, you hear the footsteps of the Nerds Watch. Because I've been watching you from afar, and you do not bring a class to your victories. You bring the knowledge. But we are here to teach you a life lesson. We are your vengeance coming to you.
Say a little something about the Pit Boss. His little team. I still can't remember his teammate's name. I think it's Rachel. Rachel, yeah, whatever her name is. She likes Lord of the Rings, is all I know. Guess what? Saying Lord of the Rings.
I can't stand by after watching Rachel carry this team all the way up to almost a title shot, and then for you to just keep talking like you're good at this game.
Congratulations, you are talented, but we're not done here. And I still...
No, you're done. That's what happens when you lose.
Oh, no. This is what I'm talking about, Ms. Hancock. This is what I'm talking about.
I mean, the attitude's been working pretty well for us so far.
Well, listen, Ken, let's
when Jeff's next to
let's
him.
lose
Come on
Rachel
now.
for a little while.
No,
let's have
I'm
a
here. I'm part
one-on-one
of the
match
team.
so I can show everybody how much Rachel's carrying this team. I'm sick of you talking and riding her coattails. I want to fight you. I've always been better at movie trivia with you. It's the one thing I can hold over you. You may have a car, but I have the movie trivia.
You're challenging me one-on-one. Did you see the first round, my friend? Did you see the first round? Let's accept this right now. And you're going to see a new side of me, JT. You're going to see a new side. I've been quietly
Damn,
on
they're
the
getting ready to
sidelines
throw
watching you.
down.
I've been
You
in
love
the
this.
shadows watching the doubt grow in your brain. And if I have to take you on one-on-one just to have you know that when you sit up there, it is Snyder that is carrying you,
Oh, what a
I will do it. I accept it. Mark it down.
Yes,
Tell
thank
your
you.
bosses, I accept this challenge right now. I accept this
Thank
one-on-one
God.
with you, JT.
Thank God. Tell you what, after I beat you and you have to retire from Schmoedown, I'll hire you as my personal driver, just to keep you something to do. I don't want you to be too sad.
Your ego could not fit in my Camry, sir.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. JT might have gotten under Ken's skin, though. Movie Trivia Schmoedown! This is gonna be a good one.
Welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff.
I am Mark Ellis, and in
Mark,
this matchup,
God damn it.
Mo's history is
That hat.
afoot, and movie trivia futures are on
That
the
hat.
line. One man who will show
And that
up
shirt.
at any time
Holy
in movie
shit.
trivia versus another man who usually does not want to get out of bed in the morning.
You've got one of the most beloved characters in the Schmoes universe against right now one of the most hated. I mean, you look at back in the day, that wasn't the case. You would have had two beloved characters, but JTE has just gone through a transformation over the last year or so. But the transformation's worked.
A lot of booze, though.
A lot of booze, but I'll tell you what, he is the champ. He's the team champion. He's been team champion for a very long time, since last year, and it's gone to his head, but it's worked for him. But him and Ken, they've been on this collision course for a very long time.
Yeah, Ken reminds me of somebody who I hope is not an answer to a trivia question later in this match. Kirsten Dunst from Interview with the Vampire. Once she tastes the blood, she's like, I want some more. Right. Ken Napzok has tasted competition, whether
a
it's
throwback to Interview with a Vampire.
Part of Nerds Watch, and he wants some more, and right now he's going to get a piece of JTE.
Well, it's funny you say that because Ken is 1-1. His first match, the match that we ever had in 2014 tournament, was him against Katie Sackhoff.
That was like 30 years ago.
No, he beat Katie Sackhoff. He was 1-0 then. Then he went toe-to-toe with Josh Makuga and almost beat Josh Makuga.
That's right.
But Makuga pulled it out and beat him, and that's the last time we've seen Ken in singles. Since then, Ken has, like you said, made a name for himself.
He's been single ever since.
He is the reigning Star Wars champion, hence being single ever since. But he is the reigning Star Wars champion. He knows a lot of stuff. The question is, does he know more movie trivia than Little Evil?
You know, I think you and I can agree up here objectively, because we love both of these individuals, though we may not want to get near him at a bar, is that Ken might have more gaps in his knowledge than JTE does, but it's all predicated on the spin of that round 2 wheel. Ken gets the right category, JT gets the wrong category. We could be in.
See, I don't know what either of these guys' strengths are. I know, I guess Ken has Star Wars trivia, which if I get lucky on some questions. But I don't know what JT's strengths are. Maybe he's just universally well-rounded.
You know, it's really sad that's come to this, that I have to play somebody below my skill level to just make it to a tournament.
I don't have my partner, Rachel Cushing, today. Michelle Boyd is out. I am a man alone. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh. This is Joe Ruggiero. This is a man with a very deep past connected to Schmoes Know. And my opponent today, JTE, or should I call you JTI, Josh the intern.
I'm gonna start calling him Uncle Ken, because every time I see him, he just rips out the same old joke, like some uncle does at a barbecue. Hey, Uncle Ken, JT, did you take the bus here? You sleep with that belt today? Oh yeah, you gotta buy a car. It's all the same shit. I just 8-miled you, Ken. I probably know everything you said in your little pre-interview.
Just
Joe,
8-miled
you were there at the beginning with JTE. Tell me about it.
JT, JTI. Sorry. What the hell happened, buddy? I remember you. You're just a little intern. It was you and me. We were on the ground floor. We made silly little countdown videos in your sad apartment, and it was fun. You've always been a bit of a douche. I'll give you that. But now you're a hateable douche. What the hell, man?
This guy has the gall to come at me and the Patriots, the champions. I mean, the greatest team in Schmoedown history. He came on this little crusade. He's talking like he's some guy from the Civil War era. We shall take down the Patriots.
Is that a mini Chewbacca
blah, blah, blah.
laser
What happened?
bow?
You lost. You had your Gettysburg. You got destroyed and massacred.
This is to remind you about what you used to be, Josh. What you used to be before the lights got in your eyes. You left this, he left you behind.
It's left me in the dust. I've been sleeping on this couch for 4 years. Nothing. No one know where I went.
That's a fact, too.
It's really sad.
This is what you have become, JT, a man who forgets where you came from. And today, I'm going to remind you where you are going.
Ken, how desperate have you become? You brought shoesy pants. You lost before you even entered the ring. It's quite sad. Not as sad as how bad I'm going to beat you, but it's pretty damn close.
All right. Oh.
Well, how about
Okay,
that?
there we
Ken
go.
bringing in Joe Ruggiero, who is a former intern on the Schmoes Know Show and a former rival of JTE. I'm sure that's trying to get into the psyche of JTE.
I gotta blow my
but
nose.
JTE
Forgive me
back
for a
saying that
second.
Ken just has the same old jokes, talking about how he's Ecuadorian, or he rides the bus, or he sleeps with the belt. JT's not fazed by it. Calling him Uncle Ken.
It is amazing how Ken, the guy who granted JTE his job as an intern back before he was JTI on the show, he told a lot of lies in that job interview to get the gig, and now he's at a point here in 2017 where he's talking a lot of smack.
Worst part of having
to
a
Ken,
mustache?
who shot
Blowing your
JR?
nose.
The JR we're talking about is not from Dallas. It's Joe Ruggiero. The answer is JTE.
We're going to talk about the tail of the tape. There you go with Ken Napzok, Star Wars movies. 2000s movies, romantic comedies, and bus jokes and belt jokes.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad that I chose to
JTE,
side with
Sly
Ken
and
because
Arnie, and the same
80s,
backward hat never being
circa
washed
1983, that's not going to be me.
You know, Christian,
80s
those
trivia
strings
I
don't
want to
exactly
get
read like a
more
Match.com
versed on,
dream profile,
but
they certainly work out well for these two
2000s,
competitors
newer movies,
today.
movie
How's
quotes.
that throat feeling?
It's pretty
That's my
good, man.
that's my
Ultimate
jam.
Schmoedown
You guys know that
qualifying
if you've been
match.
keeping up
boy.
with my
This is gonna be big for JTE.
reactions to these.
Makuga knocked him out of the. Didn't even let him get into the tournament
Yeah.
last year. He's looking for revenge on a
By the
fellow
way,
Schmo.
the way we do
And
this, we're
gonna
gonna be
find
keeping
out
score
right
up
now.
here
Ladies and
as if
gentlemen,
I were
it's
really
time
here.
for the movie trivia
Schmoedown!
Introducing first,
Ken.
Oh, I know who this is.
representing the Nerds Watch, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. He is the reigning Star Wars movie trivia Schmoedown champion, the Pit Boss, Ken Napzok. Where is he? There's Rachel. There's Joe. There's Joe Rurello holding the belt. I like
He
that.
is holding
He's part of the
Ken's
Nerds Watch
Star
now, I
Wars
guess.
belt. Rachel Cushing.
And there he is. There's Ken. Where is it? And there it is. There's that pose I've really learned to love, Ken. Now coming out with the sword.
Call the Pit Boss. Call the Pit Boss.
Great swordplay.
Yeah, he's got his teammate with him. He's got Joe Rucciarello, and he's got the belt. Look, they're all together.
The swordsmanship
Yeah.
displayed by Ken we have
Yeah.
not seen since the age of Darth Maul.
We haven't seen Ken compete in singles in about 3 years.
That's right. Now, Star Wars
Wow,
took
has it
place
been
in
that long?
a long time ago in a galaxy
I guess I'm
far,
just
far
used to
away.
seeing him in
Very
teams
near
that I
right
just didn't
now
realize
is
that.
Ken's opponent, who may be the Kylo Ren to his Han Solo.
And his opponent,
His son?
representing, there they are, the Lion's Den,
Doesn't take him long to boot.
with a record of 4 wins.
Listen to the hatred.
6 defeats. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown finalist and the reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Little Evil
Snyder walking about. And Greg behind Grace leading the party.
No Tom Dagnino, but this one I punished Dagnino. I told Dagnino he was not allowed to walk JTE out for that despicable action he did against Emma.
He
Fight.
locked her in the room,
Dagnino.
Dagnino.
Nothing else. And
Dagnino got his ass
these two
kicked.
guys, It looks like they're both.
I was
doing
on the-
complete-
I reacted
Does
to that
Snyder know
video.
He is not actually answering movie trivia questions
I
for
don't think
points.
so. I don't think they have a big match coming up against Rotten
Game
Tomatoes.
face.
But here you go. You got JTE.
I got the same mics as
and
them. Have I
Ultimate
said that
Schmoedown
before?
Qualifying match. JTE accepted, or put the challenge out to Ken, and Ken accepted it at the Collider Collision. JTE, you got any words here before we go?
Now I'm ready to be Uncle Ken here. Let's go ahead and do this.
All right, Ken, you got any words?
I'm here to compete, but more importantly, I'm here to save your soul, JT. I remember that day you lied to me to get a job. I should have known then you'd choose a dark path, but I'm here to bring you back to the light.
Well, look where it got me, champion. So let's go ahead.
What does it cost? What does it cost? Your soul?
My Uber ride here.
What? This blood is boiling. This is Jaws the Revenge level vitriol between a shark and a Brody.
JTE does not look phased playing Ken here. Okay, here we go. So the rules, Mark, how do they work in number 1?
We still got a
In
second.
round 1, you will hear 8
I
questions
forgot they
from
gotta-
8 different
they gotta discuss
movie
how the rules
categories.
work.
Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1.
OCD
Once you hear the
is
question,
saying this
simply write
whiteboard's
down the
not clean
answer,
enough.
And once we ask you to reveal your answer, please
So,
show it
make sure I
to the
put it
crowd
right
and
here
the
so you
camera,
guys
as
can
well
see
as
it. Not over here.
verbalizing it.
Don't want the
At
video
same
blocking
time,
it.
keep
Right
in mind,
here.
we
Okay.
do have challenges available, and there is the JTE rule in effect, which is you can ask to have a question repeated if you did not hear it or need to stall before your infinite demise.
And you have 15 seconds to answer the question. All right, JTE, are you ready?
Let's go.
Ken, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Now let's get ready to Schmoedown! There we go. All right.
Category numero uno
What's going on
is
here?
romantic comedies. JT, grossed out.
Yeah.
Your question is, who starred opposite
Okay.
Hugh Jackman in 2001's Kate and Leopold?
Good old
God,
Josh McCoy.
I have a great story about this movie. It's too long to tell now.
5,
Involves John
4,
Roebling.
3.
Oh, they're done writing.
2, 1. Pens down. JTE.
Kate Beckinsale?
Incorrect. Ken.
Meg Ryan.
Ken Napzok taking the lead here. 1-0.
Movie had Lee Schreiber
Unbelievable.
and Bradley
Christian, I hate
Whitford
to
in it.
quote JT's favorite
I could
movie,
remember them, but I
Ken
couldn't
has cut
remember
the
Meg
rest.
Ryan.
All right, here we
Lucky.
go.
That
Category
is Ken's strong
of
category.
movie quotes. Finish the movie quote.
Movie quotes.
You know, I have one simple request, and that is to have sharks with
Frickin' laser
attached to
beams
their heads.
attached to their heads.
You say blank there, so the competitors know.
They
where
knew,
to
though. They knew it.
You didn't even pause.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ken.
Laser beams.
Correct. Little Evil.
Laser beam.
There you go. All right. So 2-1.
2 for 2.
Beckinsale on the first question. Nice rebound there. Your next category is the world of comedy movies. Comedy movies. What title was the sequel of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
I didn't hear the first part.
Would
of
you
that
like to
question.
use your own rule?
It was a crowd noise.
There was some crowd noise.
Yeah, it was a
All right,
crowd
good.
noise.
All right. What title was the sequel of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
I think I asked you this before. You ever been a pet detective?
Love Ace
No,
Ventura movies.
But I
You
do
ever look for your
enjoy.
dog?
He goes to Africa.
No, thank God.
There's the
No, thank
the
goodness.
Wachati and the
I
Wachutu
lost count of
tribes.
the number of times I never
3.
told you about it.
Thank you.
The white
2,
bat.
1.
Love
down,
it.
JTE.
Call to nature?
No. Ken. Ken.
I put the Oscar winner, Ace Ventura, Out of Africa.
It's nature calls, isn't
You
it?
know,
nature's
Christian, I
calls.
don't like to shit on competitors often. How do you both miss this? When nature calls.
when nature calls.
It's
Yeah.
like you gotta pee. It's a joke.
I was pretty damn close.
Here we
I'm
go. Next
winning.
category, the
I'm
category-
winning right now.
category of animated movies.
Oh,
In
shit.
what year was the first Shrek film released? In what year was that
Fuck.
good old Shreky film? When was that thing?
It was a hell of an effort by you. You got nothing to be ashamed of.
Just gave up in the middle of it.
You know what the name of the second Shrek movie was?
Green.
Call to Nature.
Oh, that's good. 5,
Call to Nature, starring a phone and a lion.
4, 3,
No idea.
2, 1. Ken Napzok.
2002.
It's incorrect.
Shit.
Little Evil.
1998?
Wow, looking for 2001.
That was a
Damn.
toughie. That was a toughie.
All right, here we go. Next one.
Here goes my perfect
All right.
round.
Your next
you really?
question. In the world of dramas, in Saturday Night Fever, which New York borough does disco-loving Tony Manero call home?
I've never seen that movie.
Which New York borough?
I know what it is.
Yeah.
There are 13 New
27.
York boroughs, I believe. Oh, you topped me.
5,
Damn it.
4,
Just a guess.
2, 1. I'm very interested to hear your answer, JTE.
Queens?
No. Ken.
I'm more familiar with the Sylvester Stallone directed sequel, Staying
Staying
Alive,
Alive.
but I'm going to say Brooklyn.
That's correct.
Wow.
I guess.
Taking a 2-point lead on the eve.
JT
I
trying
guess
to gain
I will
favor with
take
one of
it.
the judges.
All right, here we go. Next category, Oscar films. Oscars. Who won an Academy Award for their role in A Fish Called Wanda?
I wish they advertised the movie like that. Sounds like a horror movie.
Wanda.
No, it sounds like a horror movie.
Spelt the last name wrong, I know.
You know, fish called-
I don't know if it's a
Definitely
C or a
fish
K
called
or what.
5,
Kevin Kline.
4, 3.
Make that look more like an
2,
N.
1. Kenneth.
Kevin Kline.
Correct. JTE.
Kevin Kline.
There you go. All right. He duped us.
It's a good movie. If you haven't seen Fish Call Wanda, you should check it out.
JT is going to get the point. Didn't exactly nail the spelling of Kevin
Right,
Kline,
right.
but close enough. Kevin
Did I?
Kline in an 80s movie.
Kenneth Lonigan.
These are movies
bring
that
that up.
came out in the 1980s.
80s.
Your question is this. Which movie spans the globe from Queens, New York to the fictional nation of Zamunda?
Oh, good old.
You're from Queens.
Yeah,
You're from
I love-
Bayside in Queens. Bayside, you went to high school with such characters as Zach
Morris.
and Screech.
See, I see.
If you could not finish
sorry.
my Say by the Bell
Sorry.
jokes.
5,
Eddie Murphy and
AC Slater?
James
Mrs.
Earl
Brown?
Jones.
2,
I am King
1.
Jocko Joffo, ruler of
Hands down,
Zamunda.
JTE.
Coming to America?
Correct. Ken.
Coming to America.
There you go. Ken keeps the 2-point lead.
All right.
All right, here we
And
go.
nothing is going to stop Ken from having a lead going into round 2
Sure,
here.
Ken's got a.
I'm winning, I
2-point
think.
lead
I've
over
only
the
missed
team
one.
Champion, JTE. All right, category of
Oh, wait.
action adventure.
Did I miss 2?
Who plays the title character in the 1999 film The 13th Warrior?
You know, fun fact?
What?
I was the 81st Warrior.
you like that joke?
Because
so
it's
much?
funny. Come on.
5,
It's my dad's favorite movie of all time.
4, 3.
I am Ahmed Ibn
2,
Fadland, Ibn
1,
Al-Abbas,
pens
Ibn
down,
Rashid, Ibn
I can't
Hamad.
remember, so Tom Cruise is always a good guess.
That's incorrect.
Oh, Antonio Banderas.
That's correct. Little Evil picking up a point there.
The book
5-4.
by
What a
Michael
round.
Crichton,
Great
Eaters of the
first
Dead,
round here.
is a
5-4.
very good
As
book.
we move into round 2, Mark, how's
If
round
you
2
haven't
I've never seen somebody
seen
losing after round
that
one
movie,
being more
I recommend it. I
cocky.
think it's
Round
very
2 works
underrated.
like this. Each competitor is going to spin that wheel up there. That wheel will have categories that correspond to 4 questions each up here. Once you settle on a category,
Oh, I
your
only
4
missed one
questions
or
are each
two.
worth
I did
2
very
points. However, if
good.
you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. There is stealing available in round 2. There is no penalty for missing a question. Ken Napzok, you are in the lead. You may have a spin at the wheel. Remember, you are allowed a mulligan if you do not like the first category you spin. Sorry, Star Wars is not on it.
I'm gonna take the kick, spin, and see what happens.
Come on, Pixar.
There he goes.
Come on, Pixar.
Ken keeping the show rolling. You got to think Ken might be looking
pass
for that
that picture.
romantic comedy category. Is he
New
going to get it?
releases.
Oh,
New
please stay,
releases.
please
New
stay,
releases
please
is
stay.
tough.
I'm gonna spin again.
Damn
But
it!
again, he does not see a lot of talking pictures.
No,
as
but
he
he's
would
on
say.
Movie Talk, so it's interesting that he went away from
Right. He does not have show notes in front of him. Completely different ball game when you're under the white hot spotlight.
Right back.
Oh,
That's a new release.
and
New releases. He works for Clutter, everybody. This ain't a bad thing.
All right, Ken Napzok, you spun new releases.
he doesn't see a lot of talking pictures. He didn't want it, but I'll be damned he got it.
In
So
the
Ken,
category of new releases, you have 4 questions. Ken, I will be doing the questions here. Ken, first question. Who provides the voice of the villain in Despicable Me 3?
Steve Carell.
The villain is Steve Carell.
That's incorrect. JTE for the steal.
Oh shit! No, the villain is
I'm just trying to decide
Matt
which
Stone.
one of the two
I
I'm
mean
gonna
Trey
say.
Parker. Trey Parker. It's Trey Parker.
That's correct for 2 points.
Ken,
JTE.
thinking of Despicable Me 1, kind of the villain.
Yep.
Anti-hero, maybe.
All right,
Damn
here
it.
we go. Ken, question number 2.
I was an idiot.
In Hacksaw Ridge, Desmond Doss refused to carry a weapon on religious grounds. What Protestant denomination did he belong to?
I can take multiple choice.
A, Lutheran. B, Pentecostal. C, Evangelical. D, Seventh-day
Pentecostal?
Adventist.
I can say Pentecostal, Pete.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
That's incorrect. The answer is D, Seventh-day Adventist. All right.
That's not really a. It's bullshit.
All right, here we go, Ken. Next question. Who directed the film King Arthur, Legend of the Sword?
That would be
Guy Ritchie.
Guy
2
Ritchie.
points. There
He's
you
on the
go.
board.
I knew it.
Reclaims the lead with that one.
Final question in new releases. What is the first name of Elizabeth Banks' character in Power Rangers?
Rita Repulsa.
That's Rita.
For 2 points. There you
All
go,
right.
Ken.
Nice tidy little sum there.
All right, 9-6. So
Rita.
JTE does not really have that much of a lead to catch up on here. So let's go, JTE. Give it a spin, please. Good spin, or we're going to boo you out of the building.
This
There you
game
go.
has the feel of a defensive struggle, but if he gets action adventure, he can blow this thing wide
Good.
open.
He could, but he's looking to go away from. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it could be Pixar.
That's exactly where he didn't want to go.
Does he want Pixar?
This is interesting because he's not good at Pixar, so he won't be able to steal. With that being said, I'm going to spin again.
All right.
Interesting.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah, that was.
Insight into your mentality, JTE. He's looking for action adventure. It's slowing down, but it might have enough juice to get back to Sandra Bullock. Spy movies.
Oh, so close.
Take it.
Spy
There we go.
movies.
There you go. All right, JT hit
We'll take it.
spy movies for JTE, but the question is Ken Napzok any good at spy movies? We're going to find out here.
Who would you say is a better spy between the two of them?
Unfortunately, I think it would actually be JTE.
I think Ken's a great spy.
I lied my way onto the show. So.
I know, that's why I say that. Yeah.
All right, JTE.
Go ahead.
Your first question in the world of spy movies. How many James Bond movies did the villain named Jaws appear in?
2.
Not a big James Bond fan.
5,
2.
4.
Multi is going to give me numbers. I'm going to
2.
say 1.
That is incorrect. Ken Napzok to steal.
2.
Correct.
2 points.
I got
Ken
the steal,
Napzok.
baby.
That is a
Good job.
gash above the right eye.
He should have listened. His partner screamed out
I got
multiple
the
choice.
steal.
That would at least taken it down to 1 point.
That's
there.
right. It's not just about the obviousness of the answer. It's the point value associated with the question. Big steal.
As long as this ain't all James Bond, I'll be okay.
Big
We're
steal.
moving on. In the James Bond film, I'm kidding. Jason Bourne eliminates CIA asset Desh Buksani by suffocating him with a towel. In which Bourne film?
Born Supremacy.
Can't remember that character's name. Repeat the question. I'll use one.
Jason Bourne eliminates CIA asset Desh Buksani by suffocating him with a towel in what Bourne film?
Let's see. There's only 4.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
It's just going to give you the names of the movie.
Strategy.
Because if he guesses it right, that's 2 points.
That's you are not the slowest guy I've met. Is it Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, Bourne Ultimatum, or Jason Bourne?
I'll go Supremacy.
I just
Listen,
see,
I'm
I
just
see
trying
the
to keep
strategy.
him from
I
getting
see
the
the
steal.
strategy.
I'll say ultimatum.
Whoa!
1 point for
Wow.
Little Evil.
Oh, really?
That's a big
1
point.
point for Little Evil.
Smart
Strategy might have paid off. JT, your next question. Who plays Luther Stickle in the Mission Impossible franchise?
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames.
2 more points.
Damn it. I was hoping to get it wrong.
2 more points for JTE. JT, your last question. In the world of spy movies, who directed the 2015 film The Man from
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie.
It's another
Ties
Guy
it up.
Ritchie
2 Guy
question.
Ritchie
We
questions.
Double
are
Guy Ritchie,
tied.
baby.
Double Guy Ritchie, and we have
It
a
is
tie game
going
here.
into round 3.
Look
My
at
That
this.
evens it out.
Look
Damn
at
it.
that. 11-11. JTE comes
I think
back
I got
and
more
shows why
points
he
with
is
JTE
part
than
of
I
the
would have
team
with Ken.
champions.
Shit.
And now we get to the third
But I get
round.
the
This is
steal.
gonna
I did get
find
the
out
steal.
Who's going to make it into the ultimate Schmoedown here? Will it be the pit boss? Will it be Little Evil? We're going to find out. Mark, how do the rules work?
Ken has badges, JT has belts. We're going to find out who's taking them to the next round in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. In round 3, you will each give us a series of 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Those correspond to a movie category up here at our desk. The first question is worth 2 points. Second one, 3. And the last question, if we get that far, is worth 5 points. Ken was leading for a while, but we're tied now. And JTE, I know how the game works. JTE is going to give us 3 numbers first.
Let's do 5, 11, 12.
That's how we count. Ken
Napzok.
Napzok.
Gonna go 10, 4, and 19.
All right. Wow. Here we go. All right. So we're going to start.
Now I knew it. I chose right with Ken.
Ken.
He chose
Ken
19,
will start
the
with
holy
question
number
10.
of Stephen King.
Ken, you chose category 10, that is movie release dates.
Shit.
Which year saw the release of blockbuster comedies Liar Liar and Austin Powers International Man of Mystery?
97.
1997.
That is correct.
Sharks.
Yes!
Frickin'
I am
laser
fucking
beam.
awesome, people.
Ken
I knew that
Napzok,
one, too.
he must have remembered exactly where he was when that happened.
That's right. He's a big fan of quotes from that movie and the year it was released. JT, your turn. You pick category number 5 for mystifying reasons. The category is dramas.
Okay.
And your question is this. What traditionally comedic actor played Steve Wozniak in 2015's Steve
Seth
Jobs?
Rogen. Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
2 points. We're
More
tied.
points. There you go. All right.
We
So
are tied again.
JTE hits it. Ken is just an out. Ken will get his 3-pointer, and that is
Right.
from number 4. Ken, you chose the category of classics.
Shit.
Classics.
Terrible at classics.
Norma Desmond is a washed-up actress in what classic
Oh,
Hollywood tale?
fuck. That's a...
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, I can. Norma Desmond is a washed-up actress in what classic Hollywood tale?
I am so blanking here.
Yeah, me too.
5, 4, 3,
Don't waste it again.
2, 1.
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Sunset Boulevard.
We're looking for Sunset Boulevard.
Wow.
JT does not get the points
No
here for
points
that.
awarded whatsoever.
But JT,
No steals, but
JT
yeah.
will get a chance here now to take the lead if he hits this number 11. Number 11 for JTE.
All right. JTE, your 3-point question. You chose category 11, which is, as I would say, biopics.
Okay.
Biopics, and your question is this. Who played Frida Kahlo, the 2002 film Frida?
Hopefully my future wife, Salma Hayek.
Somehow.
There you go. 3 points for JTE.
Nice thing to say about your
Taking the lead.
girlfriend, JTE.
Taking the lead here. JTE hits 3 points, 16-13. So Ken Napzok now is going to be forced to answer his 5-pointer. If he hits it, it goes back to JTE. If he misses it, JTE will finally be in the Ultimate Schmoedown since 2014. Here we go. The mark he chose, category 19.
Come on,
Ken,
19.
that would be comic book movies.
Ooh, boy.
Come on,
Comic
19.
book movies.
19, let's do this.
All right, here we go. Ken, what 2 comic book sequels have been directed by Guillermo del Toro?
Hellboy
Do Hellboy 2
2. And
and repeat the question.
What 2 comic book sequels have been directed by Guillermo del Toro? 5, 4, 3, 2,
repeat the question.
1.
Pacific Rim.
And your
What is it?
winner! And advancing to the Ultimate Schmoedown, Little Evil! JTE wins. The other one you were looking for, Ken, was Blade 2.
There's literally nobody applauding in our
Except the
packed
Lions
house,
Den.
except for the team
Blade 2?
themselves.
Really?
Yeah, this is the only people that matter.
Wow.
This is the only people that matter.
That's
What
it.
a match provided to us by Ken Napzok going
was
up against
great.
JT. That was
Yeah.
spellbinding to the end. Ken has nothing to be ashamed of, and he walked back to the wall with his head held high.
I thought Ken was going to hit it. I thought he was duping us. I thought he knew it. I thought he had Blade 2, but there you go. That's nothing.
I didn't
to be
have
upset
that.
about. He just hung in there with the.
Yeah, Hellboy 2
and
is.
almost beat us.
The kid
so.
can play. JT proved that again. Slower start for JTE. Ken stayed in it, but JT ultimately, he just knows a lot about movies.
Yeah, all right. So now we're going to hear from Grace Hancock, who's
Damn.
going to be talking to Little Evil and Ken.
Hey, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans. I'm Grace Hancock, back from the dead. I'm here with the Lions Den, congratulating our boy JTE on his amazing victory against one pit boss, Ken Napzok. All right, my friends, so nobody's surprised here that you came through. Round 1, maybe a little rocky. How did you feel coming into this?
It was a little rough. I'm not gonna admit I was a little bit off my game in the beginning there. I think part of it is the fact Finstock's not here.
Right.
He got suspended because he locked some girl in the closet.
Supposedly.
Trying to make this whole show better, and he got suspended for it, which is bull.
It's alleged. It's not proven.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Did I
let's
get
go.
more than 16
Totally
points?
just-
Obviously, I can't see the
before
number
I
right there,
stepped on
so.
the floor. I
But I got.
beat him before I went out there.
Okay, so I
will
got
say there's
7
some
in the first
strategy, like when I
round.
went for Bourne. Honestly, there's 4 films. But I was just trying not to let him steal 2 points.
Right, it was very smart.
9.
He did steal that James Bond list, and I'm the
11.
biggest James Bond fan, and I was going to say 1 or 2.
13.
I took a chance, but you know what?
14,
Maybe I
15.
took the chance because I didn't really respect him as a fighter. If I respected him,
Nor should you.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have took that chance.
Well,
I didn't
Did
respect
I
him.
get 15?
Well,
I-
as you shouldn't, as I said.
That
And
number
then
doesn't
we
exist
came to
in
the
real
wheel.
life,
How did
people. I want you to
feel
know
about
that I'm
spy
looking
movies
at
in
just
general? Was
thin
that
air
something that
right
you thought
now.
was going to be a strong point for you? Because
Yeah,
I honestly
15.
didn't know.
I felt pretty good. Like I said, Bond isn't my strongest suit, so I was like, okay, there's one Bond question.
Did
I'll
I
be
get
okay.
the,
That's exactly what happened. There was one Bond question.
Yeah, thankfully.
Whatever, though. Like, I'll watch them sometime. They're not even. I'll watch a trailer and I'll still get.
Yeah, you'll do it when you're done winning.
When it counts.
I,
All right, and
I
Mark,
may have
you
gotten
know,
like
we're
15.
in the bag. We're cheering him on. I saw you mouthing a lot of the answers, just further proving how strong of a team we really are. How do you feel about all 3 of you guys being in the Ultimate Schmoedown? I mean, it just proves how strong of a faction we
I
are.
think it's great. I think it's great. You know, it's like, you know, when you're in the Olympics, it would be great if we could take silver, gold, and bronze all together. You know, so it's great to be on a team that is
Maybe
really
got
strong, and a team
17.
that actually really cares about each other and isn't full of phony theatrics.
Got the
just for
2,
theatrics'
the
sake. We're
steal,
real
and
deal.
then I got the 2 point. I don't know if I
Let's
got
talk
the
about
3
who's not
pointer or
going to
not.
be there. The 4 horsemen. Where are those guys at? Oh, there's. Oh no, there's not even 2.
Oh, you mean the 2 ponies?
They're done, man. They're on their way to the glue factory, man. They're done. We took their best
Glue
stallion, put him on our
factory.
team, and said, shoot the rest. Their
The
legs are
rest is going to
broken.
Wendy's. They're going to be Wendy burgers now.
Oh, they are good. Let's go to Wendy's after this and get some freaking burgers.
I don't want to eat any of that, but thank you.
Listen, Tom's not here, so I got to be the guy to do it. JT was the better man today. Bottom line, Ken, you're a loser.
Well, guys, once again, Lions Den coming in strong, coming in hot. Another victory under all of our belts. You guys killed it today.
You killed it, Grace.
Yeah, you killed it too, Grace.
Thanks, guys.
Better than the other girl. I don't remember her name.
No, nobody knows.
Remember.
Hey guys, here we are with our unfortunate loser here, the Pit Boss, who challenged my boy JTE at the collision, and it didn't. Ooh, that didn't go well, did it?
Hold on a second. First, I just have to say something. Grace,
Sure.
that went great, okay? Ken was leading after round 1. He killed it in a category he didn't think he was going to do that great in round 2. He did
All the
amazing.
categories.
I am so proud of him, and honestly, this is not you. Like, why are you running with these guys? You could be a lot nicer. I know you're a nicer person than this. So
Aw,
I just have
that's
to
really
say,
sweet, Mom.
you don't have
Thanks.
to be so condescending. And I'm just gonna say, Ken, you did amazing. Don't listen to the tone that she brings to this. You're awesome. You're my partner. And yeah. All right.
Thank
You
you,
know, a lot
Rachel.
of people can't handle my tone, and that's quite fine with me. All right, well, now that that's happened,
I'm glad Rachel's in my corner. This proves why we're great teammates. So we're going to go on to the Ultimate Schmoedown team competition, and that's
Okay.
maybe, I admit that's maybe where I belong. I took a shot. I went out on my shield. That's all you can do as a warrior. You go into a fight and you put it all on the line. And people are going to concentrate on the third round, and I blanked on Sunset Boulevard. I couldn't pull
and
Blade
when
2.
nature calls and a few other things.
You know what? I like a little higher quality comedies than Ace Ventura, like, say, A Clue or something like that.
You know, you talk a lot of smack about the Lions Den when we've defended 3 belts. You have 1 belt, the Star Wars belt, which you've defended. Oh, that's right, you haven't defended it. So what's going on with that?
That's a fair point, fair question. I am hereby saying I am available to defend it. I have that title. I'm ready to defend it. I feel as though I defend it every day on Twitter when I'm constantly challenged by a lot of people. But you know, you guys in management, it's troubling that you're in management or whatever role this is that you've stolen from Emma. I really hope
You mean filled a role that was missing?
I'm ready for a Star Wars trivia challenge. I don't care who it is. Sam Witwer can come back. Jeremy Johns can come back. You can.
I think
bring back
Jeremy
Jenny.
would be
You
a
can bring back
really
Alex.
good
Bring in Alex
challenge
from Star Wars
for
Explained.
Ken.
You can bring it.
Jeremy's
I
got
don't
some
care.
pretty
Bring in
strong
Pablo Hidalgo
Star Wars
himself.
knowledge.
I'm ready to defend it because that's what a warrior does. He fights. I'm not the one who makes the cards.
I love these adorable speeches you keep giving. So you're not intimidated. You're not worried about losing that belt. You think you're going to hold on to it?
It's always a possibility. There's a lot of people out there with a lot of Star Wars knowledge, but I feel as though I earned that one. I definitely feel as though that is my realm today. You saw some of my gaps. You saw some of the weaknesses, but I'm okay. I know who I am, Grace Hancock. Do you know who you are?
I do, and thank you so much for asking. Guys, you saw it here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will catch you next time.
Well, no big surprise. It's like a New Year's Eve party in the back there with the Lions Den and JTE talking about how he's going to be now defeating the likes of Roca and defeating you and defeating everyone and getting a shot at the singles title. He does talk a lot. I don't think he had the kind of game to say that he's going to be the next champion of the world, but I mean...
That's right, and Ken Napzok, classy as always, in defeat or in victory. And I'm looking at my stats here. It appears that Salma Hayek still has not followed JTE on Twitter. We'll have to see how that situation develops.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, Ken was talking about the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament because Ken knows...
She had a pretty
that
interesting
if
unibrow
Rachel
in that
can win
movie.
tournament,
Well, obviously,
here is a good
Frida
shot.
had
They can
the
see Patriots.
unibrow,
And look,
too.
if the
That's
Patriots-
right.
and
But,
that's right. If the Patriots don't
it's a
beat Rotten
beautiful
Tomatoes, there's a
movie.
good
If you've never
chance
seen
that
it,
the Nerds Watch
check
can
it
play
out.
the Patriots in the tournament themselves. So this isn't over. This chapter of the story is not over.
The sun is not setting on Ken Napzok, or perhaps even the history and the future of Ken Napzok and JTE, and we just had another incredible chapter to that storied rivalry here today. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, make sure you check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Check out Ken Napzok's show Inside Schmoedown every Thursday on the Facebook page on Collider. Check out Inside Schmoedown, which is going to be every Thursday Saturday at 2 p.m. Also, don't forget about the Schmoedown Rundown. You want to check that out on the SK
Hey,
Plus
it's Craig
channel.
and
It's a
John.
recap of everything in the world of Schmoedown. And we're going to be getting the Ultimate Schmoedown not too long from now. The Ultimate Schmoedown team, the Ultimate Schmoedown singles. A lot of stuff happening. There'll be some Inner Geekdom matches. There'll be some qualifying matches leading up to it. A lot of things happening here in the world of Schmoedown. That's Mark
Thank
Mario
you.
Ellis. I'm Christian Harloff.
Luigi.
That's Josh McCouga and Lil Cody Hall.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update. Post Ken Napzok versus JTE, Master versus Apprentice, Jedi versus Padawan, whatever you want to call it. Nick Cage versus a lesser-known Nick Cage.
What's with the...
Ken apparently knows his trivia. He seems like he knows what he's doing. He scores points when you didn't think he would. He co-anchors a really great team with Rachel Cushing, and who knew he was such a singles competitor, put up a great fight against JTE, who was still not the people's champion. But if you're in fantasy, both of these guys are pretty great, and they will both be playing a lot in the future. They are crowd favorites, they are fan favorites, and they are worth your time in fantasy. JT may not be the greatest dude, he may not be the one that people love, but he's a one that the fantasy people can do for all your things with the fantasy update. You want to head to schmoedown.com. Frank Janish, he's over there putting all the stats down. He's doing everything. I'm Josh McCouga, at Josh McCouga.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button.
Do it.
Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Do it.
Help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.
How well did you all do today during this movie trivia Schmoedown? Let me know in the poll up there. Did you do great? Did you do okay? Or did you suck it up? Curious to know. That was so much fun. Didn't turn out the way that I hoped. I was hoping that Ken would have taken the victory there at the end. But the ones that he missed, I missed as well, so I can't really fault him on that one. But he still has that Star Wars belt that he can defend. JTE, well done today. You made the Lions Den proud. To me and to all of my fans out there, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this, and hopefully you've been playing along, and hopefully you've been having as much fun with these videos as I have. Thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please hit that subscribe button down there. Check up in the top right corner for the store. Support us on Patreon if you feel like it, and we are going to catch you guys whenever I start to feel a little bit better and I can do more of these videos more often. Until next time, I love you all. Until then, Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers. Wow, wait, going.
I wish she would have said something.
Let's go find Ham.
Like Xenomorphs. Son of a bitch!
You just came in like a wrecking ball. I mean, to be fair, you need him in the face like 18 times.